Hey guys, I hope you enjoy this adventure we're on here with bringing the big 6 bay cattle dairy barn down. I'm going to end this video here that I have 3 clips as it's coming down. Tomorrow will be another day and pretty much we'll be on the ground, and I'll tell you a little bit more as they take it down and how it's going to be used and repurposed and what our plans are for the future. So if you guys enjoy this video, don't forget to check out our other ones. As Michelle, she made a video the other day. It turned out really well, and so hopefully she can find the time here once the kids go back to school a little bit and give her more time. But yeah, quite the journey. This barn has a lot of stories to it, and like I said earlier on, before the boy that's dad owned this farm, and the changes it has gone through, and where we're going to change it for the future. So here you can still see a piece of the old glass pipe. Milk used to go through, and if you could imagine how many gallons of milk went through that pipe. There's the name on the pipe yet. Yeah, and a lot of neighbors told me already that some of the nicest cows came out of this barn for dairy animals. When I stand here, I look at it kind of like a time capsule, and just how time things stopped, and how we continue to get older, and we have to adapt. Sometimes it's hard, but yeah, it's amazing just standing here and being a part of this. I can smell the cows, I can smell the corn silage, I can smell the haylage, and hear the barn cleaner going around. Brings back a lot of good memories. So again, enjoy the video, and we'll have a great rest of the week, and we'll try to do an update video maybe on Saturday. See if we can get Michelle to do another one. I'll put some clips together for her. And so yeah, Justin, he's just finished up picking some metal up so in case the wind blows. But there's a pile of Bradley twine. I think every farmer did that. If you cut the strings as they came down the hay mound and put a pile there. So I'd have loved to meet the owner. He was very detailed, dedicated to his cows, dedicated to his farms, and what he has done by putting these farms together for us to enjoy. So, all right, guys, have a great evening, and we'll talk to you later. Hey, good evening, guys. Well, you can see what we're doing with the John Deere. I got a price on taking these trees down here, $700 a piece. Well, sometimes you gotta get a brave soul up and just do it yourself. So I just did it myself. You can see where I took the skillet and I pushed it. I cut it, notched out real well, and laid them over. And now we have a grapple, so it's actually gonna be fun cleaning these two up. I made a log air, and I'll make a couple more log cuts here yet. But yeah, I just want to give you a short update what's going on. The barn's going, cleaned up. Just in a few hours. It's amazing what's changing here. I did get a new phone, so tell me how you like the quality of this one. And you can see our 3 houses there. That John Deere has the power to push. Now this Gale is not mine, nor the tractors. So, but now we got 2 stumps there. We can clean them up a little bit, but yeah, we'll get the grapple one here tomorrow after it dries up, pick them up. Just wanted to do a little video here of this. Again, I just stuck the bucket up against the tree. Listen here, this is the reason why we're taking them down. And there's some foreign little animal in there living. You can see where I shoved it with the bucket on the skid loader. right there. Yeah, so I've been a busy little guy here. Got it cut there. I'm gonna cut it a little bit more here on this one, and then go ahead and start picking them up here with the forks. That thing here is heavy, this big trunk. This here, I'm not sure what kind of wood it is, but again, you can see it's starting to get rotted here in the middle. I really like this camera. But that John Deere, got a set of brand new tires for it when we're done with all this construction work, but we'll put them on the Hulk. That's what we call that John Deere skid loader. I know Ryan from How Farms Work, his dad bought a 330G, and so I have about 875 hours on that one already, and it has never left me down too bad yet. So I'm gonna call John Deere, and I think the warranty's out of it now. We did call the other day and talk to them again, and just to make sure the warranty's out, and go ahead and buy another one, I guess. All right, well, I got to get to work here. We'll talk to you a little bit. Hey, good morning, guys. It's July the 20th. Well, they're on their way here to take this big barn down. I was reading through some of the comments about, are we going to repurpose the wood? It's sad to see this stuff go. A couple other ones there, but I think I explained it very well. This barn is going to be repurposed just like the front cattle barn was, and so they'll be here shortly, and you can see the orange paint on the driveway, and we'll talk about that again. What's that all about? Just this barn here is a very, very nice barn, and I explained it in the lower barn that the foundation is completely shot. So it's finally cleaned out, so I'm going to walk through it here a little bit again. I have some stuff here I need to move, some tanks and stuff here that I brought up from my shop. So I'm going to start right on that after I'm done with this little clip. But the whole barn is going to be repurposed. They're going to save the tin, and pretty much everything is going to be packed up and shipped to probably Lancaster County. And so this barn was full of stuff from another guy that had stored some stuff here. So we finished up late last night and this morning. But I just wanted to give you a little idea what it looks like. I did take 2 trees down last night. I had someone coming to do that. But when I run out of stuff to do, then I go ahead and try to find more work. Come out here in the front. So this did have a extension on the front up to the road there, and it wasn't very handy, and there was a lot of damage to that building too. There you can see the 2 trees. We'll use our John Deere 330G and the new grapple, and we'll pick pretty much everything you see there now. I did pull the big pieces and set them over there along the grain bins. We did get a lot of rain here in the last probably 20 days. I think we're 10 plus inches over. So yeah, I did take the 2 little grain bins down there. They're going to bring in track hoe, a grinding. All the concrete you see here is going to get ground up, and then we're going to repurpose that into stone. I did dump the dumpster. That's number 4 or 5 dumpsters there. I think it's number 4. So my guys are going to show up here pretty soon. The way this works, this contract here with these guys, I don't pay any money out for the work they're going to do for me. They will be digging the new foundation for the new barn, grinding all the concrete, and plus I will get a small check. It's a good size check, but it's a small check for the barn. And everything will be repurposed. So I did take the wall out along there, put some new stone in. I'm just gonna go out here and work along the road a little bit and try to get this water to flow down the drain. I'm gonna put a couple new drains in underneath This will all get paved when we're ready, so we can back trucks right off the road and into the new barn. We are going to stay 60 feet off the road. It gives us a little more turnaround here in front of this building. One thing about this farm, everything is farm ground, so there's no parking spots, the new barn's gonna allow me to keep my equipment dry, and we'll have it so that we don't get no bird poop on the equipment by putting tin on the bottom side. Come back in here again and just look around. I got a couple pieces to move here yet before the guys get here. So this did have about, let's just say 2 years ago, year and a half, 2 years ago, all brand new roof on, all new joists and everything. So that'll all come down and go into another barn somewhere. Some of the stuff here, the granaries are usually used for furniture. Those are oak boards. The barn floors will get used for usually furniture. People like these expensive homes and stuff for that. So I got a couple more pieces over here, my junk to move. I'll take it up in the garage. So sounds like something's coming. There they go. They just passed the barn. They must be following GPS. They have my address up there as the billing address. Anyway, they'll turn around, come back. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this stuff up, and then you'll get to see the whole thing of this barn coming down as in pieces, and showing how they skid it and get it ready to go out the door. Quite a life we have here for ourselves with this farm, and it's just a lot of nice stuff is going to happen, and it's just going to take some time, like I always say. And you can see it's all farm ground up through the back. They're going to grind that concrete up there, so, and the silos and everything gets dug out. All right, I hope you enjoy these videos as I put them together, and today's July the 20th. Just a short update. All right, guys, this is the first day here. The guys were here. There was 3 of them. Got some tin off the roof, and they're working on the granaries inside. I had to think about the word for a minute. Now the granaries were used to hold oats, corn, and maybe some minerals and stuff like that. But the boards in the granary are really sought after. The big wide boards for working on projects, furniture and stuff like that. So he has quite a few of the boards off there already. If there's too many nails on them, they just kind of cut them and let them there. But they're worth quite a bit of money. Now he was telling me the tin's worth about 50 cents a foot. So if a piece is 20 feet, you can figure that one out. But here's the second granary, and you can see some of the oats here, the mice pulled into the center of the boards there. They're spraying here the soybeans. It's a little wet out there. I thought it was a little too wet here on the hill here. He's just getting ready to fold up here. Anyway, he'll come around here. So I just want to show you what we got done so far. I say we because I did help him out here a little bit by stacking the tin and he's really spinning. Oh my. It's hard on the fields there a little bit, but so they brought a Kubota. This Kubota has a John Deere engine in it, so it's kind of unique. Kubota, I guess some of you guys watched another guy from New York area, Andy. His two Kubotas had needed new motors in them, so this one did too. And so they put a John Deere one in this one, so I thought that was neat. I did work on the tree a little bit today. It's just too muddy to get around with the wheel machine. So I just want to do a little update here on this one here, try and get a video for this weekend. Want to share a little bit more as we tear the building down in steps here. So this is day one, July the 20th. Saturday is no, not Saturday. 24th is my wife's birthday. Here's the license plates, 33152, and that's what they usually use to plug the holes in the grain with the license plates or different tins. Here you can see they open the hole up to throw the stuff down. So all those, as it comes down, anything that they don't want, they throw down the center of it, and then we'll light it up and burn it up, and then clean the remaining up, and then we'll start digging the new footer for the new building. So just one more look around here on day one. Alright guys, you can see the roof's off here completely now. Next is the barn boards. Alright guys, well, we're coming to an end here for the day, but you can see a lot of change. I just got done talking to the owner's son that about what we're doing here, and you know, just a guy from Lancaster County coming in here and just tearing a barn down like this right away is usually not, I don't know, frowned upon or whatever you want to say it, but I explained the damage and stuff underneath here and the stuff that need to be done. But you can see this back wall. Some of these rails are just not even hanging on anymore. But yeah, it's hard to see something like this. It's been standing so long ago, but it's not something we want to use in modern day farming. And I just don't know if you can see these posts, how bad they lean. So I'm bringing you guys along as our journey as we take this farm to modern day farming. there's going to be a lot of good stuff changes, and sometimes it's hard to see it, but yeah. We're getting ready to rip another section of the floor off, and this way when they open the floor up, anything that's junky can get knocked down. So